top 10 most loved president in Africa and the reason why. Number 20 is the president of Ethiopia, who is highly loved by his own people because of the work that he's doing over there in Ethiopia. His name is Abiy Ahmed. The name is Abiy Ahmed. Number 20. This is going to shock you. Join us as I am going to unveil top 20 most loved president in Africa and the reason why Africans love them because of their work. You are going to ask me, where is Ibrahim Traore? Hello guys. Welcome today on our first episode on our new news where we are going to be unveiling the most president that are doing our work, the most corrupt president in Africa, the most selfish president in Africa. And on our today episode, we are going to start this our first episode where we are going to unveil to you top 20 most loved president in Africa. This is going to shock you. Where is your president? This where you are going to unveil where your president lies this 2025. Who president is loved and who president is being hated, and there are some of the presidents that are being loved and at the same time they are being hated. These are the 2025 most loved president in Africa. On the first one, number 20 is, I've said that is Abiy Ahmed, the president of Ethiopia. You know very well that this president has been in power for so long, but the people in Ethiopia really loves him so much. Number 19 is the president of Seychelles, known as Wavel Ramakalwala, the president of Seychelles, who is highly loved. Seychelles is the smallest country in Africa, and this president is number 19, known as the most loved president in Seychelles. The other president is the president of Burundi, Evariste Ndayishimiye, the president of Burundi. There are people in Burundi are saying that this president is so soft-spoken. This is a president that listens to the people. This is a president that does everything for the Burundian the way that the Burundian really wants them. But there's a lot of challenges that the Burundian really goes through. But their president is number 18 as the most loved president in Africa. Number 17 is Adama Barrow, the president of the Gambia, fully loved by the people of Gambia. They are saying that this is a president that is fighting for Africans to be united. That's the reason why the people in Gambia really loves Adama Barrow. Where is your president? You are going to listen to where your president is. Number 16, something that people are shocked. This is a new president that is just in power. He was elected in 2025. People are surprised. How has he make it to top 20 most loved president in Africa? The name is Nandi Ntumbo, the president of Namibia. A female. This is the first female president in Namibia. But whatever that this president is doing over there in Namibia, people really appreciate because he brought in free education in Namibia, which was not there. He has decided not to work with the West because the West have been exploiting them. Nandi Ntumbo, number 16, the president of Namibia as the most loved president in Africa. Remember, that is just new in power. Maybe when it goes through, when the year ends, it can reach to top 10. Number 16, Nandi Ntumbo. This is the official list after doing our research. This is the reason why we have come up with this list of the top 20 most loved president in Africa. The other one, number 15, the new president also known as Gideon Duma Boko, the president of Botswana. The people of Botswana really love whatever that Gideon Duma Boko is number 15, top 15. Gideon Duma Boko, the president of Botswana. Because of the work that he has been doing, he's just new in power, but he's making sure that Africans are united and Africa doesn't depend on the West. But whatever that Gideon Duma Boko has done in Botswana is really amazing. That's the reason why he top 15 most loved president in Africa. Number 14, hey, people are surprised about this. People didn't see this coming. after the death of their former president, who was John Pombe Magufuli. May your soul rest in peace. But his deputy president became the president. The people of Tanzania really loves this female president, who is known as Samia Suluhu Hassan, the president of Tanzania, who is fully loved by the people in Tanzania, making number 14 most loved president in Africa. You know very well that Samia Suluhu Hassan came out and said that he cannot see his people being exploited. He cannot sit down and see his people being brought down. He's ready to fight for his people. That is the reason why people in Tanzania really loves Samia Suluhu Hassan, who is number 14 as the most loved president in Africa. Number 13. It's a shock. It's a shock. People didn't see this coming. This is a president that could make to be number 1 most loved president in Africa, but is number 13. Joao Lourenço, the president of Angola, fully loved. You know very well that where this president came to publicity, where people came out and loved this president so much, is the time that the M23 rebel and the DRC government were fighting. The only person that came in and said that is ready to organize a dialogue between the two, it was this president known as Joao Lourenço, the president of Angola, who is right now being loved by the people in Africa because of whatever that he did. He was ready to make sure that the M23 rebel and the DRC government come to amicable dialogue, which didn't went through, but he was ready to do that. The people in Angola really loves whatever that Joao Lourenço is doing in that country, making number 13 most loved president in Africa. Number 12, who is newly elected president of Ghana. People were claiming that this president needs to be number 1, need to be number 2, or even top 5, because of the work that he has been doing over there in Ghana. Remember that he's just new in power. He was just elected recently. Making top 20 most loved president is not easy. It's not easy. For Africans to love you, they love you because of whatever that you are doing to them. John Mahama is number 12 most loved president in Africa, the president of Ghana, John Mahama. You know very well that he was the first president to have invited Ibrahim Traore in his inauguration. There's no inauguration that Ibrahim Traore has attended, but it was for John Mahama, which is very interesting. His speech, he says that he wants Africans to unite, and he really wants Africans to work together so that they can grow together. John Mahama, the president of Ghana, making at the list number 12 loved president. Number 11. This is the president that removed their former president, who was really harassing innocent Niger. The people in Niger were decrying about things that they were going through. But a military leader who was known as Abdurrahman Chiani, the president of Niger, is making into the list as number 11 most loved president in Africa. You know very well that the people in Niger are very happy after the Bazoum was removed out of power, because of the work that Chiani is doing in Niger is really amazing. Good job, Chiani, making in the list number 11 most loved. This is the official list 2025. I'm talking about most loved president in Africa 2025 top 20. Number 11 is Chiani, Niger president. Number 10 is the president of Senegal, known as Faye. Faye is fully loved. He's just a young leader. He's just 41 years old. But whatever that he has done in Senegal is really amazing. Making to the list top 10. Number 10, Faye, the president of Senegal. Number 9 is going to shock you. Not us, but the people of Benin have declared that their president is making to the list number 9 most loved president in Africa, known as Patrice Talon, with percentage of 62.1% as number 9. Number 8 is the president of Rwanda, Paul Kagame. Paul Kagame came to the limelight the time that he stood with his people, where there was insinuation. The DRC government were claiming that this is the person that is funding the M23 rebel. But Paul Kagame even went ahead and removed the West in his own country and said that he doesn't want to work with the West. He's ready to survive alone. The president of Rwanda, making to the list number 8 most loved president in Africa because of whatever that he did, standing with your own people. The Rwandese are very happy with Paul Kagame. But whatever that Paul Kagame has done in Rwanda is really amazing. It's very interesting. So we give a thumbs up to Paul Kagame, the president of Rwanda. The other president, number 8, number 7 is Joseph Boakai, who was just emulated recently by the West, making to the list Liberia as saying that this president is outspoken, this president that is doing everything for his own people. Joseph Boakai, the president of Liberia, with 62.1% as the most loved president in Liberia currently. Number 6. This is going to shock you. The president of Madagascar, known as Andrea Rajoelina, with an average of 63.7%. Number 5. This is a president that has been in power for so long. This is a president that the people in Uganda really loves him so much because they are just keep on elected him into power. The people in Uganda can talk on the comment section if this president is really loved or what is really happening, because this year they are going for a general election and this president also has declared that he's going to vie again. Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, who has stayed in power for 40 years, but the people in Uganda have kept on electing him into power, making into the list as number 5 most loved president in Africa with an average of 70%. Number 4 is what is really happening. Number 4 is Felix Tshisekedi, the president of DRC, with an average of 85%. You know very well that this president has been standing with the people in DRC. He has been doing everything for the people in DRC, making into the list top 4. Number 4 most loved president in DRC and also in Africa. Number 3, that people are going to be shocked. Everyone came out and said that this president has done an amazing work. This president has been focusing on uniting Africa. That has been his main agenda. All that he wanted is wants Africans to unite. He wants Africans to work with one another. This president came to the light after he removed a former president that was working with the West, Paul Henry Damiba. This president is Ibrahim Captain Traore, who is number 3 as the most loved president in Africa. Not only Africa, but most of the people in the world really loves whatever that Traore is doing in Africa. The president of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Captain Traore, making to the list as number 3 most loved president with an average of 87.6%. Number 2 most loved president is Assimi Goita, the president of Mali, because the people in Mali have added him days to lead them. They have given him another 5 years to lead them into power. The president of Mali, Assimi Goita, with an average of 91.8%. Number 1, this is something that people didn't see it coming. People are shocked to see that what is really happening. They thought that this person was going to be number 1, number 3 was going to be number 1, but the most loved president in Africa 2025, it has been declared is the president of Gabon, known as Brice Oligui Nguema, who is the most loved president right now in Africa with an average of 93.2%. That is the list of the most loved president currently 2025 in Africa. Africans love them because of the work that they are doing to their own people. If you are new here, this is our first episode in this our new segment. Kindly subscribe, click the notification button for you to never ever miss our next episode where we are going. It is going to be airing on Saturday. Every Saturday we are going to give you whatever that is happening in the whole of Africa. In our next episode, on Saturday we are going to talk about the most hated president, top 20 most hated president in Africa. Click that subscription button for you to never ever miss this news that we post here in our channel. Kindly click that subscription button. Until next time, we always say game over.